Hey guys, today I just wanted to pitter patter around the place and show you some plant things. My setup is changing quite a bit. I have some exciting stuff happening in my house. Well, exciting to me. Moving things around, planting things. I'm just gonna take you along with me through the day, see what we get up to. Let's go. So I got a package in the mail and it's the veggie sprouts for my grow tower, which is outside. I think I briefly showed it a couple of years ago. We didn't end up doing it last summer because Axel, my dog, ate all of the vegetables off of the plants. So it was like pointless. I mean, I guess he got some nutritious snacks, but yeah, now that Axel's gone, I can finally get it set up again and hopefully yield some veggies. Make some good salads or something. I don't know. Okay, so first, what's it called? Not nutrient. Yeah, nutrient and pH BS. We gotta fill up the tower. So I'm gonna go get that started. Do you wanna hold this? The cool thing about this tower is it's hydroponic, pulls all the water up to the top and then fountains down, and the plants grow roots in those little cups. It's actually really cool and like pretty low maintenance, and the plants grow really well.
Mom, we're right here, all the way up.
High five. Okay, high five. Great job. They come already sprouted in these little plugs that you just pop into the cups, and then the roots will spread into the water portion of the tank, of course. And you just have to check the pH once a week, but it's really, really low maintenance and really cool looking also, which is important to me. I just love it. It's been about a week since I set this up and it's grown quite a bit, and I thought that now that things are starting to grow in, I'll show you everything that I have planted in here, all of the veggies and fruits we're gonna be getting out of this thing. I could definitely put it on a timer so that it would automatically turn on and off, but I kind of like having to come out here and physically unplug it myself, because then it forces me to kind of check on it. Otherwise I may forget. Plug it in the morning, unplug it before I go to bed at night. And okay, let me show you what we have. I'm gonna try and do it without making you dizzy. At the bottom, we have a couple of cherry tomatoes, a couple of green beans, 2 strawberry here, and 2 jalapeno pepper. Here we have romaine lettuce, baby lettuce mix, another baby lettuce mix, 2 classic butter lettuces, and sugar sprint peas. Then we have a couple of mini cucumbers. I don't know what's going on here, but this one is probably not going to make it, so I'll have to get a replacement for it, but this one is doing just fine, popping out new leaves and whatnot, so it's okay. We do have another mini cucumber, again, not doing the best. I don't know what's up with these two when this one's doing so well, but these two just really, really are struggling. Anyway, here we have Italian parsley, Ironman kale, cilantro, this one's grown so much, a romaine lettuce here that a bird actually stole. Happens every year, a few of them end up getting just plucked out by birds. A remaining romaine lettuce. Then we're back to the start with the strawberries and all that. So once a week, I do just have to open this up and then test the pH of the water and add what I need to add to make sure it's in a healthy range. So it's pretty fun. Really nice to know that I'm gonna have the payoff of like fresh fruits and veggies off of this thing with very minimal space. It takes up not very much space at all. And in fact, I'd love to get a couple of these. Maybe have like, it'd be cool if I had like boop, boop, boop right here. Okay, anyway. Since filming the trellis video, which the plant is starting to grow, really happy about it. It's a wisteria, so of course it is, but I was a little bit worried for some reason. We did actually get this deck furniture. We've been wanting something up here, we just haven't found like the right thing. Homary did send us this furniture. When I saw it on their website, I instantly knew it was like perfect for what we needed. It's the perfect size. It fits into this corner really well. Ryan and I have never owned outdoor furniture. We've barely owned indoor furniture until lately. I think it's so cute and comfortable. I'm very, very happy that all the cushions like have this removable stuff. I'm getting a little bit off on a tangent here, but I'm just very passionate about this furniture. The like twisted, braided, woven material is really, really cool looking. Just different enough that when you look at it, you're like, oh, that's cool, but also not so different enough that it's not something I'm going to want to keep forever. I don't know, you know what I mean? Like when something's too cool, sometimes in a few years I get like sick of it because it's like too weird. I don't know if that's a thing. That's how I feel. But yeah, that's what I really like about it. It was so easy to set up. I hate ordering furniture where I have to like assemble it. Hate it, but this, no assembly required. Other than we did have to put like legs on the bottom, but that was so easy. I did it myself. And you guys, this is lightweight. I could carry it myself if I needed to. Might put a few holes in the walls, but I could do it. Overall, we've had a very good experience with this furniture. That's the moral of this love story. They did give me a code. It's Harli7 if you want to get a percentage off of your purchase. I will have all of their information down in the description box, so you can head there if you're interested in ordering this set for yourself. No pressure, I just am very passionate about it. Feel like I've reached a new level of adulthood with this furniture, you know? And it's brought me a lot of joy and comfort, and I love sitting out here with Ryan when the air is still a little bit crisp out and drinking a warm coffee. It's been really, really nice in the morning. So thanks, Homary. Oh my gosh, it's just so cute. I accidentally didn't turn my mic on, so I have no audio for this section of the video. I'm so sorry, but thank you for being so understanding. Here's me voicing over the day before this video goes up. I decided to move some plants outside for summer. I totally wasn't going to this year, but for some reason, I don't know. Originally, I was going to have this 8-foot planter shade trellis be like a complete planter box, but I asked Ryan to build a top to it so that we could utilize the rest of this planter as storage, as well as like kind of a bench for when we have more people over. So yeah, he built this top. As far as the plants I decided to move out here, some things I took into consideration are it does get very, very hot right here. So I needed plants that were tolerant of a lot of light. So very thick leaves are pretty tolerant. I also looked out for some plants that had fenestrations because fenestrations allow less surface space for the sun to burn and also the wind to blow away because it is also very windy where we live. So those are some things I took into consideration. I do think that these plants are going to be much happier out here, but also it just, I don't know, it just creates a nice like ambiance. Here's before the plants and then here's after the plants. Since we're here, I might as well do a little tour of all the plants I moved out onto my deck. We've really been enjoying it. So the plants add a little nice touch. So I'm gonna show you what I moved out here. So when you first walk up the stairs, we have a Norfolk Island pine. I think it's gonna get huge by winter time. And then in that pot, I just have this bag with an avocado pit in it. I am going to grow an avocado tree out here. Obviously I'll have to move it inside for winter. Yeah, it's just sitting there for now so that it can get warm and like sun and all that. I don't know, okay? Moving you to the other side of this chair, we have my variegated Burl Marx philodendron, just growing up this post. Really, really pretty. I actually am not a huge fan of this plant, but I'm liking it a lot more sitting out here on my deck. And then on the coffee table, we have my parlor palm, which no, it doesn't need to be watered. My kid has been drawing all over this with chalk. It doesn't really bug me because it comes off really easy, but Miss Park, what you doing? And here is my burgundy rubber tree. I want this to get so big. On the other side of that little chair, we have my Ficus Audrey, which has really been struggling. I'm hoping it'll have a major comeback over here on the deck. A lot of the Kalanchoe I planted into here are doing actually really well. They're getting, I mean, they're not big. They're still very small, but compared to when I put them in here, they're a lot bigger now. And I think it'd be cool if these filled in and I don't know. I think it'd be cool. Next to it, we have my Ficus altissima, which, oh, yay, new leaf coming. And then on this thing, I have some tomato plants that I need to get put into containers. I was gonna do a planted garden around my chicken coop this year, but we just didn't have the time to get the actual garden like set up. I'm gonna have to put these into containers, but he gave them to me in a little, I can't believe it's not butter container. When I see this, it just makes me think of my grandpa because he's eaten it. This is what he's used as long as I can remember. So yeah, he planted these from seed and then gave me some. Behind it, we have my sport variegated monstera. This is the most recent leaf. Here's the leaf before. And since moving it out here, it has started to show this little bump. So it will be pushing a new leaf and I'm really, really excited to see what it'll look like. Here is my Monstera Esqueleto, which I accidentally broke this off, but it is putting out a new growth point. So I think we're in the clear and I'm excited for it to unfurl its first leaf. I am a little concerned that these things are going to like go behind this trellis and get stuck and I'll have to like cut them off to be able to get it out in the summer. So I'm just gonna keep a really close watch on it and make sure that doesn't happen and they stay on this side of it. We'll see. And then the last plant out here is the wisteria, of course. If you watched my video of us building this trellis, you already know about this guy, but it is growing. Like here you can see especially, wow, just shot out this long vine. Well, something really cool is we have secondary water, which comes from a lake near us. We have a tap for it outside. So I water all of these with that water. When it comes out of the tap, when you fill up a container, it's like brown because it's like dirty, but you know, the plants love that. It's much better than all the chemicals in the tap water or even filtered water. They're loving it. I love this time of year because there are so many baby goats and they're so fun to watch out there. I know for sure I didn't film an outro when I filmed the rest of this video, so that is it for this one. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in my next one.